In 2 Timothy 1:7, we read, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline." Fear is one of the most paralyzing emotions that exist. It can stop us from dreaming, acting, and even living fully. But the Bible tells us that fear does not come from God. In this verse, we find a powerful truth. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline. Today, we're going to discover how to overcome fear and live with the courage that God gives us. First, the verse begins with a clear statement. God has not given us a spirit of fear. This means that fear is not part of God's plan for us. He does not want us to live controlled by fear. Instead, He has given us three things: power, the ability to face challenges and overcome obstacles; love, the force that motivates us to act even when we are afraid; self-discipline, the wisdom to act with balance and discernment. These three gifts from God help us overcome fear and live with confidence. Let's think about how this applies to our lives. Imagine you are facing an important decision, changing careers, starting a relationship, or dealing with a health issue. Fear sets in, and you begin to doubt yourself. What does 2 Timothy 1:7 teach us? Recognize that fear does not come from God. He does not want you to live paralyzed. Remember the power He has given you. In Philippians 4:13, we read, "I can do all things through Him who strengthens me." You are not alone. God is with you. Let love guide your actions. 1 John 4:18 says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casts out fear." When we act in love, fear loses its grip. Seek self-discipline. Proverbs 3:5-6 teaches us to trust in the Lord and not rely solely on our own understanding. This helps us act wisely, even in difficult situations. Other verses reinforce this message. In Isaiah 41:10, God says, "Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." What an incredible promise. In Psalm 27:1, we read, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" This reminds us that God is our protection. And in John 14:27, Jesus says, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid." The peace of Christ helps us overcome fear. So, how can we apply this in our daily lives? Here are three practical steps. Identify your fears. Write down what is paralyzing you. Declare the truth of 2 Timothy 1:7. Say, "God has not given me a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and self-discipline." Act with courage. Ask God to guide you and trust Him to help you face your fears. Remember, fear does not have the final word. God has given you power, love, and self-discipline to overcome. 2 Timothy 1:7 reminds us that fear does not come from God. He has given us the strength to face any challenge. What fear do you need to surrender to God today? Take it to Him and experience the courage that only He can give. If this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more reflections like this. See you in the next video. And remember, you don't have to be afraid because God is with you.